The keepers of the gate. 1 Chronicles chapter 26. The keepers of the gate. As regards the orders of the gatekeepers, for the Korahites, Meshimelmiah, son of Kore, one of the sons of Ebiasaph. Meshilemiah had sons: Zechariah, the firstborn; Yidael, the second; Zebadiah, the third; Yatniel, the fourth; Elam, the fifth; Yehohanan, the sixth; Elionai, the seventh. Obed-Edom had sons: Shemaiah, the firstborn; Jehozabad, the second; Joah, the third; Sakar, the fourth; Nethanel, the fifth; Amiel, the sixth; Issachar, the seventh; Peuletai, the eighth. Yahweh had indeed blessed him. To his son Shemaiah, sons were born who had authority in their families, for they were stout fighting men. Sons of Shemaiah, Othni, Raphael, Obed, Elzabad, and his brothers Elihu and Simachiah, brave men. All these were sons of Obed-Edom. These are their sons and brothers were well fitted for their task. For Obed-Edom, 62. Meshelemiah had sons and brothers, 18 brave men. Hosa, one of the sons of Merari, had sons. Shimri was the first, for although he was not the firstborn, his father had made him the chief. Hilkiah was the second. Tibaliah the third. Zechariah the fourth. The sons and brothers of Hosa were 13 in all. These, as keepers of the gate, had their orders, and the leaders of these heroes had duties corresponding to those of their kinsmen in the service of the temple of Yahweh. They drew lots, junior and senior family alike, for each gate. For the east side, the lot fell to Shelemiah, whose son Zechariah was a shrewd counselor. When they drew lots, the lots for the north side fell to the latter. To Obed-Edom went the south, and to his sons the storehouse. The Shuppim and Hosa went the west, with the gate of the fell tree trunk on the upper road. The watch turn and turn about. On the east, 6 daily. On the north, 4 daily. On the south, 4 daily. At the storehouse, 2 each side. For the parbar on the west, 4 at the road, 2 at the parbar. These were the orders of the gatekeepers among the Korahites and Merarites. Other Levitical duties or duties of the Levites. The Levites, their kinsmen, were responsible for those in charge of the treasuries of the temple of Yahweh and in charge of the treasuries of votive offerings, of vow offerings. The sons of Ladan, sons through Ladan of Gershon, had the Yehalites for heads of the families of Ladan the Gershonite. The Yehalites, Zetam and Yoel, his brother, were responsible for the treasuries of the temple of Yahweh. As regards the Aramites, Isharites, Hebronites, and Uzzielites, Shebuel, son of Gershom, son of Moshe, was the officer responsible for the treasuries. His kinsmen through Eleazar, Rehabiah his son, Yeshaiah his son, Joram his son, Zitri his son, Shelomoth his son. This Shelomoth and his kinsmen were responsible for all the treasuries of votive offerings, vow offerings, dedicated by King David and by the heads of families as officers of thousands, of hundreds, or other senior officers. They had dedicated a part of the spoils of war to make the house of Yahweh more impressive, and also for all that Samuel the seer had dedicated. And Saul, son of Kish, Abner, son of Ner, and Joab, son of Zeruiah. All that had been dedicated was the responsibility of Shelomoth and his kinsmen. For the Israelites, Shananiah and his sons were assigned to outside duties for Israel as scribes and judges. For the Hebronites, Hashabiah and his kinsmen, 1,700 fighting men to guard Israel west of Jordan in all that had to do with Yahweh and in the service of the king. For the Hebronites, Uriah the chief. In the 40th year of David's reign, the pedigrees of the Hebronite families were investigated, and stout fighting men were found belonging to them at Yezer in Gilead. King David nominated 2,700 fighting men, kingsmen to Uriah, and heads of families as overseers of the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, in all the business of Yahweh and of the king. Here ended the reading of 1 Chronicles chapter 26. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.